Yeah. Wow. They're known for their beautiful paint jobs. This one does not disappoint us. Serial number right there on the top cab. He made a lot of frames. Very cool. And gorgeous head badge.
Here you go.
Here's their plaque.
I love the page on that. I had a guy who was racing against had a red, white, I guess black accent, you know.
Oh?
Red, white mostly. A lot of chrome. It's a gorgeous bike. You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
Thanks a lot. Here.
All right, we've reached in there. It's a Kevin Sales Mixty, very special. Wow, look at that little touch. The cable doesn't rub the paint off the head tube. Kevin Sales, he built for Woodruff for many years and retired and then went on his own and still building custom steel frames. What a beautiful bike. Wow, that is close there between that crank arm and that brake caliper, but look at the treatment there on the seat tube. That is beautiful. So that is a 2024 Kevin Sales bike, owned by Jim Townsend, a friend of mine from Grand Rapids area, Michigan. Had it built for his wife. And here's Jim's own bike that he had Kevin make. Another Kevin Sales road bike. That is gorgeous. Look at that. Underneath that, his own embossed logo, I guess, right in the seat tube decal or cluster. It's beautiful. Brazed right on.
I think I see you on the internet a lot of times.
Pleasure to meet you. I'm doing a live YouTube video right now, but no, that's okay. Galen, nice to meet you. There's Galen. Did you want to? I'll bet. All right, we're back on here. Keep getting dropped. Sorry about that. So this is a 1955/1998 HR Morris. So it must have an interesting story. Maybe it was restored in 1998. Originally built in 55. Amazing lug work. Wow. Very fancy. There's the plaque. Wow. Okay, onto a Bianchi prototype, maybe? All right, hopefully we'll be more stable now. I'm connecting to the Wi-Fi here, and maybe this will work better. So this is a special prototype, perhaps? Hard to say. Got some very unique details here. Very cool. Wow, okay. 1985 Cornello Triumph. That is a fun looking bike. It's got a lot of interesting colors. Stopwatch and a Garmin. This bike is built to ride. Got thorn catchers on the tires.
Hey folks, 2-minute warning. We're about to start the award ceremony.
Oh boy.
Down by the entryway. Also,
happened last year.
In front of the kind of the best table I have, there's a cardboard box, and on that box are some reprints
Okay,
of recent
it's 1985
articles
Trek
about do's and don'ts.
170.
And if you'd like one of those reprints, kindly provided by David Cooper, who's an excerpt from the magazine he's associate editor for, just feel free to grab one. Thank you.
Wow. Very cool. I thought the Trek numbering series went from low numbers to high numbers for their pros. I'm surprised it's a 170, not like a 900 series or something.
900 series or below that one.
Yeah.
There was only like 270 of those made.
Yeah, I mean, that's a really spectacular bike. Unfortunately, I only have like 3 minutes to finish this row before the awards.
Sounds like some salsa.
Ugly Betty. Ugly Betty, but sure looks like a fun bike to ride. That's wild. Yeah, it's got some wild features.
Okay, just another one, folks, and then we're going to commence.
It's ugly, but it sure has got some character.
So we did something a
Flask
little bit
back there.
different with judging this year. Basically, the bikes got subdivided into small groupings. You can almost consider them as being a heap.
Sorry, I'm doing a YouTube
The winner
video.
was
Sorry.
chosen from that grouping. And then what happened next is the winners of kind of an aggregation of that grouping had their own specific awards, or I should say trophies. So the trophy categories were pre-1970s, a grouping from roughly the 1980s, then the 1970s, then the 1980s, and then the 1990s and Keeper of the Flame. So that's 4 trophies. Then there's a trophy for People's Choice. Yeah, and then there is another special trophy. I think folks should really come forward and look at these trophies that David Beck made. I wish we should have a trophy award for best trophy. I mean, I'm just looking at this and it's like, yeah, I'd probably swap one of my cool bikes for one of those trophies. That trophy itself is awesome. Trophy will probably be worth more than some of our bikes sometime. Maybe. Okay. So anyway, let's go do the category breakdowns. Let me add one more thing. You'll notice in front of your bike is a frame with a sign in it. Here's the deal. If you would like to keep the picture frame and the sign, you're welcome to. If you think it's something I don't really need in my life, I'm kind of downsizing, please just leave the sign up here so we can use them in a future show. You know, if it's not something you're excited for. If you want to get back the sign, the picture frame, and keep your sign, you can. Basically, you can do what you want, but if you think you're really not going to hold on to this, the picture frame, we'd love to get it back to use for a future event. So anyway, let's start the fun. So there's a category for best 1980s mountain bike. There's a lot of competition there, but the bike is really cool, and that's owned by Tim Potter.
The only.
Tim here?
Yes. Hey.
Okay.
It helps to be the only mountain bike.
So Tim, let us show
Yes,
you.
thank you.
Okay, so that bike was really cool. First real production mountain
Stumped
bike.
upper, yes.
Yeah, that was great. Thank you for bringing that. I love early mountain bikes like that, so having more of them here in the future would be great.
Please.
Okay, best bicycle from the 1980s that was refinished.
Best mountain bike, only mountain bike, but you know, the best.
Type category. But the winner of that is a 1983 Bruce Gordon, owned by Wayne Bingham. And I gotta say something here.
There was a second mountain bike, but it wasn't in the
The
show.
Judging is a difficult concept because the criteria used is in a way subjective. And in this case, so many of the bicycles were so closely matched. Any given day, any slight mix of who is judging could have given a result the other way. So I hope you realize there's a strong subjective element. Please don't hold our feet to the fire. We do the best we can. We go with a lot of times, you know, some gut feelings. We really, when it's close, we really dig deeper, you know, look for the justification. I mean, there were a bunch of bikes I looked at or that someone else looked at initially, and then I said, well, I kind of wonder about that one, defend it. And we do that, but in most cases it was so painfully close, you know, a grouping of, you know, 2 or 3 other people who, you know, are as knowledgeable may have come up with a completely different answer. So, you know, yeah, where's Wayne?
Where's Wayne?
Okay. So Wayne Bingham for the 1983 Bruce Gordon. Oh, thank you. So then the next one we have up is 1980s original paint. And that is the 1984 Schwinn Paramount, owned by John Havish. So, congratulations. Real-time action, yes. Okay, and now a lot of the bikes that broke down categories by just kind of nationality. Sometimes, you know, if there was a gazillion Italian bikes and a bunch of bikes of other nationalities, we might have split it up to the gazillion nationalities and then Italian ones. So for 1980s original multi-nation, kind of a composite nation category, that goes to the 1982 3-Rencho Custom owned by Brad Wagner.
That was special.
Where is Brad? Is Brad here?
Somewhere.
Okay. Well, when he comes up, we'll get him again. Now we'll go into the 1970s multinational category. In 1972, Hitchens, owned by Bill Barnes.
Yeah. It sure was. And it's...
There you go. Congratulations.
Oh, yeah.
Then in the 1970s Italian road category, 1970 Chinelli Super Corsa, owned by Scott Allen Smith.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Then we have in the 1970s USA Road, 1974 Mossy Grand Criterium, owned by Bob Burchell. There you go. Thank you. Congratulations. Okay, then in the category of 1970s USA Filmer Track Bike, 1975 Tom Ritchie Track Bike owned by Tashi Dennis.
The which?
Congratulations.
Oh, it's somewhere in there.
Tashi's interesting. You talk to him. he has amazing road stuff, but he's actually perhaps certainly one of the top 3 or 4 experts on vintage mountain bikes in the world. He has the whole Jeff Archer mountain bike site he does. He does the Vintage MTB workshop site. So this road stuff is it's kind of your sideline, and you're kind of kicking our butts. So anyway, congratulations. Okay, then in the 1990s, we're kind of jumping around category-wise. Keeper of Flame category, multinational or multinations, Rob Powell for the 2016 Colnago Master Arabesque.
Yeah. There he is, owner of that Arabesque next to my stump jumper. Poor guy.
But next time we're hoping you'll bring a bike that's shiny. Yes, congratulations.
Yeah, that is beautiful. That is a beautiful bike.
Then in the category of 1990s Keeper of Flame award category, it's the 2024 Jeffrey Bach, owned by Brian Lamson.
Whoa! There's Brian. There it is. There's the bike. Well deserved. Very well deserved.
We have Brian here. Okay.
Very tall dude. Yeah. Yay, Brian.
All right.
Jeff Bach.
Congratulations. That bike is gorgeous. I'm trying to resist the urge to commission a bike from Jeff that's painted in that color of blue.
Yeah, Jeff. Woo! Gorgeous work. Oh, that is cool.
Then in the category of pre-1970s, 1930 to 1955 road, we have the 1952 Guitar Camper, owned by Gary De La Rosa.
Yeah. That was my choice.
Unless you're trying to maximize steps, I wouldn't go too far. In the category of pre-70s, Gary, don't go too far, 1956 to 1968 road, we have a 1967 Joe Routon's Custom by Gary De La Rosa. Thank you, congratulations.
Wow, cleaned up, Gary.
Then in the category of pre-1965 track, we have the 1950 Torquato Professional Pista owned by Mark Avery.
Whoa. Yeah, Mark.
And remember that Mark is putting on a show, why don't you, what was it? Okay, August 11th, on Sunday, August 11th, the Venerable Bellows show that Mark is putting on, and I'm in suburban Detroit, so it's, hopefully you can make it out there. It's just going to be a nice, fun gathering, and yeah, that'll be awesome. Yes. And then in a kind of a special category, I made this category for this because this is called Special One.
Yeah.
This is kind of the full story of this bike, and that goes
The
to
two
the
of them, and they're
1962
dapper
Falcon Black Diamond, owned by Ed Westman. So, congratulations. Okay. Now we'll get into the trophy categories. So basically we aggregate the winners from those kind of heats, and then 4 trophies are awarded. This category was really, really tricky. It's, however if you twist the definition of what you're after, you get a different winner because there are so many bikes that are totally awesome. But in this, the way way I looked at it, and some other folks looked at it, for the best 1990s and Keeper of Flame bike, it goes to Bob Powell for the Colnago Arabesque.
Oh.
I mean, bikes that are kind of maybe are a thing. And here's the deal. For bikes that are after what you were trying to do with it, I've never seen a bike that did that like that. I mean, we looked at it and it's like, well, that's not quite normally our, but that's really amazing for what it's doing. So I think the award is well earned for just effort and having a vision and executing it. And it's just, as I said, there were other bikes that were painfully awesome. And it's just, but this one was just like, wow. It's been done for 2 weeks. Okay, well, anyway, that is, you get one of these fancy trophies.
Now we have it back, yeah.
Congratulations. Then for the 1980s, I don't have a double check what that actually is. Oh, okay. For the 1980s, the winner is Brad Wagner. Right, Brad Wagner for the thru. This was another category that, I mean, the thru is like, we dove into it, there's so much coolness with it. The other bikes were really cool too, but there was something about this that caught the judges, and just kept looking it over and looking at the other ones, and it's like, you know, there's a lot of wow here, and you know, we were just pleased to award you the trophy. So congratulations.
Good job, Brad. Oh.
Then in another category, this was for bikes from the 1970s. This one was a little
very nice.
Really tricky.
Let's see that.
Partly
Very
because,
cool.
You know, judges have to be
Congrats.
Much
deserved.
Bike, and I had an opinion of it. Others had an opinion. I drew in additional voices to make sure that we were all kind of on a similar page. And it really, this one really kept coming up on top. And that is the Ritchie track bike again from Tashi Dennis.
Oh, yeah.
That Ritchie was well worn on it. And probably there was so much. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Part of it too is Tom Ritchie is so significant, and that epitomized so much of that kind of California School of Frame building. And you know, Ritchie's a kind of a towering figure in the whole industry, and that's kind of a bike close to the early origin. And you know, they're just again other bikes that were really close. And it's like, what do you do? So, I mean, part of the whole judging process is just, in a sense, really painful, because it's just, you know, we're not, we do the best we can, and, but that Ritchie is spectacular, and congratulations, and thank you, Tashi. And then in the pre-1970s category, it goes to the Joe Routons at Gary De La Rosa. Is Gary here?
Oh, yeah. He is.
Now, not only that, there's more. The People's Choice Award, which is interesting because, you know, that kind of tells you, are you on track? You know, if the bikes that's getting, you know, heavy in, you know, the certificates and trophies, you know, the People's Choice don't go for that at all. And sometimes the folks don't know. But by the way, most of the people here are, you know, everyone here is super knowledgeable. And the people have spoken. And Gary Gary, that bike symbol also won people's choice. So you're an official collector of Classic Bicycles Auburn trophies. So thank you, Gary. Thank you, Gary, for making the trip down. Thank you for, I think you know a lot of the stuff, work you've been doing is kind of pushing the bar, you know, for a lot of people, and that's it's just great having you here. It's great having you as a supporter of this event, and it means a lot to us. So thank you very much.
Much deserved.
Now there's one other trophy left. You'll notice there's no actual subcategories. There's no actual anything related to this. But I think if you look around the entire grouping of bikes, you'll notice there's something very special in that corridor.
Oh, yeah.
How do you even, Rich, how long have you been working on that? 6 years, and from what I can gather, the last 6 months have been almost non-stop work. And Rich was singularly focused on getting that collection ready for Auburn. You know, it's pretty amazing to be doing an event, and I put in a little chunk of time, but knowing that someone is, you know, just non-stop laser focused on that really means a lot. And I don't even know what the category of this trophy is, but it's just contribution, display, you know, execution so far beyond the norm that just the event is just so, you know, proud, you know, chosen us to debut this collection, and you know, it's an honor to be able to see it and enjoy it. So thank you, Rich. Congratulations on effort. That is really, the other thing too is, it might be hard, you know, individually as they were placed around the room. How do you even categorize that? You know, it's I don't know where to go with it, but at the very least, it's a trophy. So, congratulations.
Wow.
And I think
That's so well deserved. That's beautiful. Congratulations. No, it doesn't help with your loss of sleep.
Here, no, it's that goes to the parade.
Wow. We got a few more show bikes in here. Were you in the? Was this in the show? Did you show it to me? Well, oh, the bikes in that show weren't judged. Oh yeah, yeah. So I want to see. I'm trying to capture all the show bikes. So, Harvey, tell me about your bike, because I know the plaque. I think you took the plaque out.
It's first year manufacturer, Schwinn Paramount.
First year.
38.
Wow.
It actually has a replacement crank since the late 30s when it broke. This is an early 50s crank, but it's just beautiful Schwinn-made components, the hubs, the cranks. I don't know about the headset.
Super thin fork taper fork
It
plates.
was the best bike in over 30 years, the only professional quality bike in over 30 years. And any manufacturer would know it.
Wow.
It's just a cool bike. It's a recovered leather saddle by Tony Coleridge in England. A Schwinn Major Taylor stout and handlebar set.
Very unique. So it's the first year, so 1938?
Yes.
Okay.
And I got it from a buddy who bought it. You got to it first at a gas station in Corvallis, Oregon.
What? Say it
A
again.
buddy of mine
Yeah.
found this leaning against a fence
Leaning against the fence.
at a gas station in Corvallis, Oregon. I built up the wheels with wood rims. It had very, very primitive soft aluminum clinchers when I got it.
Oh boy.
These are the so-called famous telephone dial
Yeah.
hubs. And they're all good stuff.
So the hubs were on the bike, but they
Yes.
had clincher rims. Someone had
Yes.
changed over to clincher. So you put it back to the way it should have been.
Yes.
Wow.
There's even a Swiss stamp on the stem.
Man. Well, thank you. Sorry to catch on the way out. I'm going to try to capture what's left in that room. I don't know what's...
The F-scrape is still there.
Oh, okay. Oh, this is your F-scrape? You tell me a little bit about this one.
F-grade was a twin. His brother also built, but not as many, and is just renowned for the grace of his bikes. These little ridges, which were often called lollipops because they were actually stamping outs from this steel shelving they made during the off season.
Oh. Wow, some really beautiful details. So this is a path racer.
Yes. Now, up here, the lugs are the number 1 set, and they're just very, very graceful.
Oh, they are. They're gorgeous.
Another unusual thing about the bike
It's
is
a
that-
4-speed.
No, it's
Oh.
actually an ASC.
Well, it says it's a 4-speed shifter, though.
Right, which you
Oh.
need for the ASC 3-speed fixed gear.
Oh, it's the... Okay.
That's the infamous, and those are constrictor pedals from the era.
Yeah, those are really special pedals.
And the other unusual thing is
Wow.
Les F-grade was Jewish.
Huh. So this would have been set up originally with a derailleur?
It was originally set up with a simplex derailleur.
Okay, I see the boss there.
The boss is still there.
There.
And before it was painted red by Nick Butler, somewhat infamous,
Sawed that off. Was
the
it?
derailleur hanger was sawed off. And he stripped off all the original parts. And that's okay. I bought this from Mike Cohen when he was setting up his retail business
Oh.
at a Cirque. And the other neat feature on this one, you notice that the shafts of the cranks are circular. They're hollow.
Okay.
Those are the famous, blanking on the name now, but I can get it for you. These were French, built up, they're welded at each end, built up, tapered, hollow cranks.
Oh, the crank arms are hollow.
Yes.
Okay.
The
Holy
weight
cow.
on those steel cranks is 4 grams heavier than the TA aluminum 5-pin cranks.
Wow. No, I had not heard of that. Almost circular. We're kind of octagonal. Wow. Thank you. Harvey, I'm gonna
It's hidden.
I'm gonna try to capture the rest. You're about to take this out?
Yeah, you want to take a picture of it?
No, I'm doing a video, YouTube video. Can you tell me quickly a little bit about it? I mean, or however long it takes you. Go ahead.
This is a CCM Flyer.
Okay.
You got it going ready?
Yes.
This is a CCM Flyer, one of a fleet of bikes that was owned by Torchy and Doug Pete from Canada, who were the stars of the 6-day bike races in America in the mid-30s. Early to late 30s, actually. It's all made by CCM. It has a collarless steel crankset with a triangular tapered bottom bracket axle. The hubs are, of course, very high flange, what we call telephone dial flange hubs. Block chain, H-pitch.
Very special crank. Very special
Very
crank.
special cranks, all made by CCM. Wooden rims,
Wow.
of course, with spokes tied and soldered for extra rigidity. Custom-made stem for Torchy, and very wide and very deep handlebars.
Oh,
He was
yeah.
a very big guy.
Is that a nickel plated?
Nope, it's just not. It's just raw metal.
Oh, okay.
I don't think they plated it at all.
And these open end caps.
Open end caps. It was
stems.
used indoors, so they didn't have to worry about it getting water.
Yeah. It's such like pencil thin stays.
Thin in those days.
Wow. So beautiful. Thank you, Bob. Sorry to interrupt your exit here.
Not a problem.
I'm gonna try to capture every show bike that I can.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I'm almost done
You
here.
had to start that at noon.
I've been going for like 3 hours.
Oh, have you really?
Yeah, I almost missed lunch. I almost missed Maynard's talk. But travel safe.
Oh yeah.
Look at that Peugeot. special. Wow. Braced on center brakes. So how did you, was it worth your while?
Yep.
Oh, good. And that's, yeah, I think I've covered some of my costs for the weekend, which is good.
The swap thing for me is the excitement of doing it, seeing
Yeah.
that kind of stuff. And if I can pay for it by swapping.
Yeah.
Great.
Yes, exactly.
But
Oh, that is a beautiful bike.
a couple guys that tour the swap circuit, that's all they do is buy and sell all the time.
Oh boy,
Wow.
that's hard work.
That's a rough life, but you know, they're at.
That is.
They probably are doing it for fun anyway, but yeah, they live on the road. Doing it.
Wow. Those are the guys out of the East Coast?
Yeah.
Lawrence
Carolina's
Berry?
the East Coast.
Lawrence Berry, maybe one of them?
No, that's not a name I know.
Oh, he does a lot of buying and selling. He's got a shop outside in Baltimore, I think.
So what you were trying to sell us though, right? You were for sale, people were talking about. What were you asking for?
Yeah, and, I mean, the condition, so.
50th anniversary. Campi Gruppo. Oh, and they even did a stem with the 50th anniversary marking on it. I don't think I've seen that before. That's cool. Oh yeah. It's like a team. It's like a team bike. Yeah. Must be a team grade bike.
It is a works bike.
That is spectacular. And that's Phil Hughey, who should know a thing or two about Peugeots.
Well, this is such an unusual Peugeot. It's incredible.
Yeah. Yeah, that is top of the top. Creme de la
Where
creme.
you are in the space-time money.
Here's Paul Lemaire. He only built 50 frames.
Now, where did your box go?
You all packed up, Phil, or haven't started yet?
Okay, and then I've got,
Are you all packed up? Who? There's one of them.
Oh, okay, that was, okay, never mind. He moved them out there. I got it. I thought I missed them. This Hutchins combo is a hell of a...
Yeah. I got a picture. Were you in here for Maynard's talk?
I missed it. God, I can't believe I missed it.
Well, one of the stories that he chose to read was about Hutchins and new bikes. The beauty, you know, the value of the handcrafted bikes. He used the Hutchins as a
It was
an
like
example.
he put this bike right here for that talk.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It was almost like that.
Yeah.
This has been here the whole time.
Yeah, it just so happened that he was talking right there. So afterwards, I said, "Can we get a photo of you with the Hutchins?"
That's cool.
Because he read that story. I don't know if you know that particular story, but
You know,
it's from.
I'm sure if I started reading it, I'd remember it because I've read every
Yeah.
article he's ever done. So
Yeah, it's in tails.
I'm a huge fan of his, and I missed the freaking
Oh.
seminar, but
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I didn't remember that he was doing it, and I didn't know where he was doing it.
Well, it was kind of, well, let's see, we'll root into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, then it was kind of loud, kind of hard to hear him.
Yeah, I'm glad you closed the door.
Yeah, it was getting kind of loud. Well, I did do audio recording though,
Good.
Phil. So I'll try to send you a link to
That
it.
would be wonderful.
Yeah, yeah, it was very nice.
Did you catch a tear in his eye?
I missed the tears in my own eyes.
Yeah, I had some too, but.
Yeah, I noticed that it was moving. Yeah, for him, it's a very moving story. These Hutchins. He rode his motorcycle all the way from Colorado to come here.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And he went to see family and Indianapolis area. I guess he still has family there. Yeah. Just the last. Yeah. There's one of the most beautiful bikes of the show right here. The last bike that I think I'm going to record. This Hetchin's Magnum Opus. And my day is done. I think I will go collapse somewhere. Surprised my phone has not died yet. I didn't know Vittoria made silk tires, but there's some Vittoria silk tires. Huh. Apparently made for track, according to the label. Gold label, Fiamme rims. Very special bikes here. All right, my work is done. I hope you enjoyed the show. And there's Rich Gangle with his Mercs collection on my way out. Oh, and here's the Waggle. I heard about this bike and I almost missed it. Congrats on your award. Much deserved. Hopefully it'll help you find a buyer.
Yeah.
Oh, this is beautiful. I should have entered it in the show. JP Weigel. Weigel. This is pronounced Weigel. Look at that. Man, his attention to detail is just spectacular.
Oh, absolutely.
Man, oh man.
Yep.
That lug work. Yes, travel safe. Wow, those beautiful vintage pedals. I'll have to look for some of those. I imagine I'm going to look for a long time for these bottle cages. Man, oh man. This raises everything to a new level. A level of preciseness and crispness. It's spectacular. Look at that. Wow. Well, that's kind of what I'd like to get on my frame somehow. Oh, bravo to whoever owns this bike. All right, I think it's time to go. What a show. What a show.